Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set.
It's Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's gone for goal! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Olise. And that has found him in acres of space. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Short changes him with that pass. Pull it. He's through here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Olise. And Matthäus. Torres. Matthäus. Now it's Cruyff. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ajax yet to have an attempt on goal. Rodri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pull it. Neymar. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Adriano. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard gets it clear. Van Dijk. Oh, that's a key interception. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Torres is always looking to play quality balls. Great vision. Now it's Kante. Now this could be a chance. And here's Neymar. He's going for goal. He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Suarez gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball. Olise. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Neymar. Nicely shaped cross. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti. Luis Suarez. Now it's Kante. Olise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's clever. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's worked it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's free. He has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kaká. Conte. To Luis Suarez. And it's Kaká. Oh, cracking ball. Rodri. Chance here to counter. Conte. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rodri. Flings in across. Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Saliba wins the duel this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he welcomes it in. Van Dijk. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Zanetti. Cannavaro robs him of possession. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Torres. Conte. Now it's Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Adriano. Adriano! It's hit the upright. And yes, it's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Ajax really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Adriano.
And he's intervened well there.
Number 7.
Quality ball.
Rashford.
Looking for the
Number
run.
9.
Drive! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Neymar. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers with whip.
Ajax really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Kaka. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe, showing good feet.
4 added minutes has been
Shot,
indicated.
surely! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Puskas. Can he get on the end of this? Gullit. Rummenigge.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes short and sharp. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Conte. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff takes a shot! Cruyff! That is beyond words! A finish of true class! And Ajax take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Poland are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Zanetti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Hit into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Varane with the clearance. Neymar has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Poland have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball. Zanetti. Lovely ball and a rip. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Poland have got it back and they'll have another go. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. A temporary retreat here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Up he goes! Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos pings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Now, can he find a finish? Chance for a shot! That's a sharp pass. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Neymar. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri, Cruyff, and it's Gullit. Nice-looking ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's done very well to take that back. Thuram. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been cut short. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho, they're urging him to shoot. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ajax can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has not gone well. And it's Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Thuram. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Oh, and the shot! And he's following up! Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Time and again they are repelled. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Poland. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Ronaldinho. Number 21, Lilian Thuram.
Kaká running with the ball, threads one in, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 3,
Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Marcel Desailly. Substitution.
And here's Neymar. Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Ajax have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he stop it going out? Gives it back. Searching pass, he's played. Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Roberto Carlos. It's Hullet. Puskas. Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic.
Poland appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Conte. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hullet, the ball has bounced loose now. And the counter is on. Chips it through. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Tries to pass it through. One is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Goes for a shot! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, it's played in. He rises! Keeper always had the measure of that. Neymar. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And the number on the board is 3. And that will be it. Ajax pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
Just a quick reminder today,
relentlessness.
please refrain from
Kaká
parking
taking in the
outside
accolades,
stadium.
having been named
Thank
man
you
of the
very much
match,
for your
and
cooperation.
deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried...